Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2017 Veterans Day Parade. This is our 11th parade. And in charge of the parade, Brian Molnar from the Recreation Department. Brian?
Thank you, John. We got beautiful weather today. Everything played in our favor. Beginning of the week, it looked like rain in the forecast, but God's smiling down on us today. Beautiful weather. A little brisk, but it's November.
It's a gorgeous day, and we'll be seeing 9 veterans organizations come down, some bands, some Boy Scouts. It should be a great parade.
Yeah, I think we have 32 units scheduled. We have Boy Scouts. We have, like you said, we have JFK High School Marching Band this year. So it should be a great day.
Okay, we look forward to it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our 11th annual Veterans Day Parade, and under the flag of the United States is Woodbridge's finest leading the parade off. Brian, we got a gorgeous day. The fire department came out and they put that beautiful, huge American flag up there. What a nice touch to a Veterans Day parade.
Yeah, Woodbridge Fire called us and they said that they wanted to do it, and we were like, absolutely. What a touch it adds.
Nice touch. And now coming under the flag is Woodbridge High School JROTC, headed by Colonel Thomas Parker and Sergeant First Class Janet Gibbs, Army instructor. The program started in 2014 at Woodbridge High School and is a cadet program for the United States Army. It's a great program, teaches leadership, teaches and there's no mandatory to go in the military. It's there if they want it, but it's good for leadership, it's good for strength, and it's good for STEM, science, technology.
Yeah, the amazing thing, too, fully funded in 3 years, three short years, fully funded. And here's our Grand Marshals, Woodbridge Township police officers who have served, walking under the banner of the Grand Marshals. Not only did they go and protect our freedoms, but came back to Woodbridge and are serving the citizens, protecting.
They serve and they continue to serve. And here's our dignitaries.
Yeah, we have a couple essay winners from a program that you were establishing for us on the Board of Ed side. We have our Assemblyman Craig Coughlin, Councilwoman at Large Elizabeth DeJesus, Jonathan Treebweiser, Dan Harris from the Board of Ed, Corey Spiller, our Mayor, Councilman at Large Brian Small, Ezio Tamburello from the Board, Debbie Meehan, 5th Ward Councilwoman, and Vera Putel, 4th Ward Council.
Phew. That was great, Brian.
Our council and the mayors, they come out, and here we have our freeholders.
Freeholder Director Bron Rios, Charlie Kenny. And Greg decided to leave the parade.
Yes.
And here's one of our favorite American Legion posts, Post 87. Commander John Natutsky. John, we got to change. Mike, we got to change your last name to make it easier to pronounce. Joe Russo is Sons of American Legion, which is an organization of the obviously the sons of past veterans and the leaders of Missouri. Trish Mueller.
And they have 2 very special guests marching with them. They have Lieutenant Colonel Jerry Brown, who's a Legion of Merit recipient, and then we also have State Vice Commandant Larry Bishop joining them.
And you can tell the Lieutenant Colonel by what we call scrambled eggs on the bill of his hat. That always means that he's 06 or above.
And when you're driving in the back of the convertible, that means you're important. So.
And here's a nice 2.5 ton. A lot of our World War II and Korean War veterans will remember these vehicles.
Yep, we have our Central Jersey Leatherneck Marine Corps coming into view.
Sergeant Kelly Terrell is the commandant and the color guard captain. Looking sharp, guys. Here's a 2x. This thing carted a lot of troops to a lot of different places.
Guess they don't have emission standards, right? By that vehicle.
No, not back there. That just pumped out all sorts of nasty stuff.
And now, John, here comes a group dear to your heart.
Yeah, here's my post, American Legion Post Dean Ulte 471 with Gene Berthard, Commander, Chuck Paul, Vice Commander, myself, Vice Commander, Frank Kemper, Vice Commander, Ray Orse, a lot of Vice Commanders, folks, to make the unit work. 471 has the Blue Star family, and I'm proud to say 471 helped us kick everything off in their sponsored the Sea Cadet unit. A special thank you, Gene Bernhardt, and everybody there. They also do Cub Scout Pack 148. Their color guard is used all through the town, Brian, as you know, and then and they do also support the JROTC. So besides the Sea Cadets, they support the JROTC.
Yes, they do.
And the auxiliary unit for 471, a very strong unit. Thank you, Karen Neary, for handling that. And here's the Blue Star family. This, folks, for those that don't know, is these are the young men and women that are serving overseas right now, maintaining our freedom. And this is a group that we send packages over there each year at Christmas time. They get a little Christmas tree and all sorts of candies and stuff to remind them of home. So
really do amazing work. I went to one of the meetings, and just a support group to have, you know, I never experienced having a loved one overseas and the stress and everything that goes with it, and they just make it a little bit easier.
And here's our 471's float. This is a new one, and now I'm proud to say I may have to go on and on about this. The United States Naval Sea Cadets. This is our group. We're 1 year old, folks, and we are 30 strong, and these are young men and women who are looking at the sea service for the future. Whether it's Navy, Coast Guard, Merchant Marines. We actually have one who's thinking about West Point, but we'll try to talk about it.
And it really teaches these young men and women about leadership, even if they don't go into the service, just in life.
Exactly. So
having leadership skills.
Lieutenant Commander Meissner, myself, Officer Eric Ransom, and an Officer Francis Lee, and David Bugle.
Yeah, I noticed Woodbridge Police had a lot to help you with there, right?
Big time, big time. Big help.
And here's Cub Scout Pack 148. Bethany Broadwell, committee chairperson. Justin Robertson is the Cub Master. 10 leaders are Jennifer Ferrer, Jeffrey Broadwell, and Elizabeth Arricchio.
And our Kevin Reinhardt detachment at Marine Corps League, named in honor of Kevin Reinhardt, who passed overseas. Some young gentlemen there, proudly carrying the Marine banner.
Yeah, tragic day when Woodbridge received the news.
And post 6061, Bill Sisko, longtime commander there, post there, right there on Inman Avenue in Colonia.
They're a fraternal veterans organization that helps veterans in the community. They help out at the Menlo Park Veterans Home, and they help with mailings to deployed soldiers and sailors.
And we got Bill Wisk, who eked in. Bill is from post 1352. And he decided didn't have too many guys from his post, so he's marching with 6061, VFW organization. And here's my next car.
There you go.
Beautiful Corvette.
Here comes American Legion Post 248.
Yeah, there's a stable. Warren in Casibia. There's another one who we're going to change his name to Smith. Again, another very active post, the American Legion post in Colonia, right there in Middlesex Avenue. They have a trailer behind them. They're part of the 9-member Veterans Alliance organization. And they used to have steak dinners on Fridays, $7. You get yourself a great steak dinner.
Yeah, every year they bring their big float.
And that's great for our older veterans who a little tough for them to make the walk, so this way they could sit down and they could still be a part of the Veterans Day Parade.
And now here comes our high school JFK Marching Mustangs under Director Josh Kareba. The Marching Mustangs perform in the stands on and at the field at football games, both home and away.
It's great to hear a high school band. And there's a lot that these young students learn by being in a band. Let's just sit back and listen to them. And here's post 4410, Al Jankowski, commander. He's retired Woodbridge PD. Again, service and then continue to service. Matt Donovan, vice commander. Charlie Nieder, adjutant, and Larry Golden, quartermaster. Another very active VFW post.
Yep, they were established in 1948.
And one of the older posts. Here's Avenel VFW, post 7164, right there near Avenel Park. Tom Krause is the post commander. Another, and I know I say this often, but another very, very busy post. One of the things with the veterans organizations, they continue, once they've served in the military, they come home and they serve their community, whether it's youth programs, whether it's helping fellow veterans. The word service just keeps popping up.
And they have their honor guard, but real quick, right before post 7164, we had Island VFW post 2636. And now here comes the honor guard.
This car's missing a wheel.
That's like something in Back to the Future, right?
Yeah, it does. Nice to see the motorcycles come out.
Bob Zocklin is the honor guard president. Thank them for their participation today. And here come the Girl Scouts of Woodbridge and Carteret, consisting of troops 80228, 83544, 83348, 80062, 80001, and 83526. Girl Scouts build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place.
And this does the veterans' hearts good to see these young children come out and support veterans.
I know, as in with the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts, you know, they're really, really dedicated to the veterans.
It is. Again, it's a great feeling for the veterans.
You know, when my daughter was in the Girl Scouts, they would go to the Menlo Park home, and you know, Christmas time they would, you know,
coffee hours and sure, yeah,
just to, you know, bring a little sunshine to a veteran's life.
A super organization. And I got to say a special thanks for the American Irish Association. If you saw a lawn sign announcing this parade, these are the folks who went ahead and they said, you know what, John, we need to get more people to see the Veterans Day Parade. So they went out and they had all these signs made up. So thank you very much, American Irish Association.
And you know what? In the midst of an election season, when everybody signs on a lawn, that was probably the most important sign of all the signs. And one of them were mine, I can tell you that. But that sign was the most important.
So thank you, American Irish. You guys are super.
They're a yearly staple in here.
Hey, it's a good thing we recruited Don Harrody to announce. He's doing a great job up there.
Yes, he is. Woodbridge American Irish Association, sorry, John, always comes out with a big, big group of people.
They're just absolutely super. And they have their own large parade.
Yes, they do.
The Irish Parade, which is a great job.
Support children and veterans within their community.
Larry and Claire Malosha. Judy Leidner, Tom Henderson, Mary Alice Jacko.
All very active in the community.
Judy, Mary, and here's the Woodbridge Elks 2116.
Speaking about being active, yeah, absolutely. Judith Galambos, the exalted ruler.
The Elks are a premier community organization with programs to support children and veterans within their community. Great group of individuals.
Yeah, followed by a couple bikes. I guess they want to be called motorcycles, not bikes.
Yeah.
Cub Scout Pack 53.
Here we have Cub Scout Pack 53. Cub Master George Grundy, Committee Chairs Robin Hill.
They're very active Cub Pack in Fords.
Jim Leonardo right in front of us. Does a great job with me with the camporee, helping out. They really do all the work. And every year, Pack 53, they always carry the pictures of relatives of theirs who have served or are serving.
How great is that?
Just as a reminder of
That is super. Wait a minute, counting all the sailors there. Okay, good.
Yeah, and then right behind them, we have Boy Scout Troop 53.
Again, another active troop there in Ford. Ford's keeps the scouting program off and rolling.
And right behind them, we have the 7th Virginia Cavalry, Company A. Major Gary Drake, commanding officer, First Sergeant Jim Donovan. They are Civil War living history. It's not about the North, it's not about the South, it's about the history of the Civil War.
And if anybody asks, no, I did not. That is not where I served. I did not serve back then.
Josh Trush, patrol leader. Brandon
And then we had Cub Scout Pack 523. Right behind them, David Meyer, Cub Master, Kelly Diaz, Committee Chair.
And here's, I'm sorry, Stu Brandow, World War II veteran, Battle of the Bulge. He was just at the Sea Cadets yesterday and going over all the trials and tribulations of how things were back in Belgium during World War II.
And Sue actually caught a ride with our Central Jersey Military Motor Pool, who provided the World War II vehicles for us today.
And Brian, I'm going to take a break here and let our mayor speak.
How you doing, Mayor?
All right, man. How you doing?
Good. Doing good.
This is an amazing parade. I've never seen this many groups, this many people marching ever. You guys did a great job this year.
You know what? Everybody in the rec office does a great job, but
you do a great job every year.
But it's all about community. The community comes out. John Eberhard and the Veterans Alliance, they're the main reason why we're doing this.
Yeah, they started it.
Yep, they really do all the work.
Way back in 2007, when John Eberhard was talking about retiring, I said, well, first thing you got to do is you got to start a Veterans Parade again. And it was 2006 I got here, and then 2007 we did it. It's a great, great parade.
Yes, it is.
And a lot of people, too. You know, the Ladies in the Irish Club started those little lawn signs and started putting them out everywhere. I think they really help.
You know what? I was just telling John before, out of election season and everybody signs all over the lawn, that was probably the most important sign that was out there on the roadways.
Who cares about voting for us? Just make sure you come out. And I'm not kidding. Come out for the veterans.
And now we have our CERT team.
Our response team.
There were so many groups, so many vets that I've not seen at the parade before.
Yeah. Well, we got a beautiful day, too. The weather changed. It was the beginning of the week didn't look too good, but we got a gorgeous day for the fall. Yeah, Lowell Albee. Great Lowell Albee.
They just introduced them as the Mayor's Marines, which is true, the CERT team. Whatever I need them, they go out and they do.
You know,
parade, bike run, something at Parker Press, the races, everything. They're great.
You know, every year we talk about when Sandy hit, the role that they played.
Oh, my gosh. They manned the community center. There he is. What's up, Joe? They literally ran the whole community center with the shelter effort.
Yep.
Amazing group of volunteers.
Thank you, guys.
It's not an easy volunteer either. They got to really, take some courses and know what they're doing. When people are there, they're not just there because they want to get out one night a week.
Yeah, no, it's a serious group, and they do a great job. Like you said, the Mayor's Marines. Big contingent of vehicles,
which you're only too happy to invest in based on the job they do.
Yes, sir. And right behind them, we have our Woodbridge Township Ambulance and Rescue Squad.
So is this the number of groups? Is it actually bigger than normal?
We might have like 2 or 3 more this year.
Right.
Every year we're trying to just expand it a little bit more.
It just seems longer. I mean, it's already only 5 to 2. It started sharp at 1:30. Normally the parade's over by now.
Yeah, I mean, we really don't want to go into like the old cars and stuff like that. We're trying to keep it, with civic groups that, really deal with the veterans. So it was a nice number this year.
And I love the scouts. When the scouts are out, holding their flags. The one group, Pack 53, had pictures of veterans. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, what they do is they either have family members who served or who are serving. That's their tribute.
That's really good.
Township Ambulance and Rescue Squad.
All right, well, we're going to give a special thanks to the Woodbridge Township Recreation Department, the Woodbridge Township Parks Department, the Woodbridge Township Police Department, Woodbridge Township Board of Education, Woodbridge Township Rescue Squad, TV 35, and the CERT team.
And I love seeing the cops out as a group. Wasn't that cool? They're the collective grand marshals?
They were the collective grand marshals.
I did not know that until I saw the sign. That is a really cool idea.
Yeah, we had the banner printed for them, and it was great seeing so many. You know, Mark Zeno and Joel Schlossberg, they do a great job, you know, recruiting for us.
They're the best. Whenever I have an issue, you know, neighbor issue or any kind of dispute that's difficult, I send them on it. They totally disarm the situation and get everybody talking, and they always come up with a settlement whenever there's an issue.
All righty. Well, I think that's going to wrap us up.
All right.
Thanks
very much. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity to come on here for a minute.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by, and I also want to thank John Eberhardt. So
he's the best, man. He started this thing.
All right, so everybody, we're done here until next year.
So long. Thanks to the rec department. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Mayor. Happy Veterans Day, all.